Hello and welcome to Anna's Crafty of All. I'm Anna. I'd like to welcome you to my channel if you're new here. My channel is about crochet, knitting, sometimes toy making, a little bit of cooking, sewing and whatever else I'm doing at the time. I also like to welcome back my subscribers who come back time and time again. Today I'd like to share with you something that I made. It's a knitted toy teddy alpaca that I made. I was on a roll making, if you've seen in a previous video, which I'll link either up here or on the end, at the end of this video, I'll link some videos of the knitted toys that I made previously. And so I made these knitted toys behind me, which is a pattern by Mary Jane's Tearoom, and it's based on the Candy Bear teddy bear that I made, which is 1, 2 and 3. I'll insert some close-up pictures of them. And I made a few changes, being firstly the size of the yarn that I was using, because with those ones I was using a DK yarn, and then I went up to a worsted weight yarn because I had some yarn from Knit Crate, which is Euro yarn, and I need to put my glasses on for this. So I had some of this Euro yarn, which is sugared worsted, and it is colorway gilded. And I'll just show you the back of his head. That's the colorway, the brown there. I'll show you him in a minute. And anyway, so with this yarn, it's only 200 meters, excuse me, it's only 200 meters per 100 grams or 219 yards. So you need to use a bigger knitting needle. However, I used I think it was a 3.5 knitting needle, because I wanted, because it was going to be stuffed, I wanted the fabric to be closer together, not, how can you say, not too wholly. So I'll lift him up and I'll show you. I wasn't sure at first when I was knitting this what I was going to make, because I'll show you his feet. His feet sort of came out a bit like what resembled hooves. So anyway, so there he is. His face. So yeah, his feet, when I was knitting this up and I did the black bottom and then the top, to me it resembled hooves. So I don't know if you remember a few videos ago, I just had the legs done, and I said this is going to be an animal that has hooves. And I was tossing and turning. I didn't know whether to go, you know, a goat, a sheep, a giraffe, cow, I don't know. So anyway, when I was making it up, and then I was experimenting with extending the nose and doing the head a little bit different, and at first it sort of looked like a monkey before I had put the facial features on. Then I was making the ears and they came out pointed rather than round. And then I did some of the facial features, and my husband said, you know, that looks like a llama or an alpaca of sorts. So that's his outfit. So it's a one-piece outfit which I designed. And yeah, my husband said to me, that looks like an alpaca or a llama. So I thought, okay, that's what he'll be. So here's Bazza the Aussie Alpaca. So then I added some of this short pieces of yarn and just teased them out so it looks a little bit like fur, because when I was looking at some of the alpacas, some of them had this crazy bunch of hair sort of between their ears at the front of their face. Yeah, so that's Bazza. Now his outfit that he's wearing is all the leftover yarn that I had from when I was making this willow blanket. You'll see in the previous video when I was showing this blanket that I only had small amounts of yarn left over. So I put it all together and made him his little onesie outfit. It has a button on the top. This is all knitted as well, and I used 3.5 Knit Pro Royale circular needles. So you can see here it unbuttons at the back, and it's all one piece. And I named it the one piece play suit. What I did too was before I made it all, I had an idea of what I wanted it to look like, because I had made one similar to this, and I just drew it on this grid paper here, and I sort of put all the details of what I wanted to include. I wanted, ribbing on a little bit of rib on the sleeves and on the base. I wanted some holes here and some design a little bit at the front. That's the back section there with the neck. So I'm really finding this so useful for many things, this grid book. So that's what I come up with. If this was in a more girly girl, frills and lace type of color, like a very pale pastel color, I would have put like a ribbon through here, because these eyelets would allow that. They go all the way around, little eyelets all the way around. But when I made it like that, my husband goes, no, it looks just great like that. Just leave it like that. So that's Bazza and his colourful outfit. His one piece play suit. Because I had previously made for one of the other teddies, actually this one here, previously had made this little outfit, and this is a one piece onesie, if you will. And the top part of it was based on an actual pattern from Candy Bear, but the bottom part I just put it all together myself. So this sort of kind of is based on that, a little bit different, with the way I did the top section, and the way I join everything here is a bit different. When I split for the legs, pick up and leave the stitches. Yeah. So if you're interested in the pattern, I'll write it up. I'm not sure when I'll put it out there. I'm still having to work on another pattern that I wrote up, pretty much, and it was for socks. So I haven't released that yet, but I'm getting there. And also, as I was explaining on this blanket in a previous video, the pattern for the Booki square, that definitely will be coming out very soon, because that one's almost done. Yeah, so the yarn that I primarily used for Bazza was Uru yarn, and I just had a little bit of this is a little bit of what do you call that, extra yarn that I had for the face and the ears, and for the black here, that was just some acrylic yarn that I had, which was a little bit thicker than a DK, so it was perfect for this project. So that's what I've made there. The other outfit that I made, I'll get this here. Okay, the other outfit that I made, now this yarn is similar to Lime Brand Landscapes. I think it's called Landscapes. It's the roving type yarn. It's super soft, and it's multicolored, so it's like a gradient of color. But except this one is similar to that, but it's called Glimmer. Ooh, Glimmer something. It's a yarn that I bought here. It's an acrylic yarn, and I just made this little top, all knitted again. And this one originally was going to be Bazza's outfit, but then when I made that onesie, it just looks perfectly made for him. So it's got a button at the back as well. And also I had made him, which these were a little bit tight, little pair of what do you call these? Shorts? You think I wouldn't know what clothes were. I made these little shorts for him, but they were a little bit tight on his legs because his legs are a bit thicker than this teddy. So they fit this teddy perfectly. And again, this is just knitted. It looks a bit like crocheted, but it's knitted. So that's, and I put a button on there for him. Yeah. So this is a teddy. This is actually Emma. So it's a girl, not a boy. So that's Emma. And then this one here is Candy. And that's, oops, and here's Boyd. So I've named them all. They're supposed to be for my grandkids, but we haven't seen any of our family. We didn't go up to Sydney for Christmas or anything like that, because at that time still Omicron was still running rampant everywhere. So we decided not to go. We did FaceTime everyone, but because we were going to take up all these and, you know, hand them out to the kids and everything. But we haven't done so as yet. So we'll see now for Easter. We'll be having some family coming down. So then we'll be able to give them some of these. Maybe they'll be able to take it up. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. Because, like I said, we haven't been up to Sydney yet. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. And I hope that you think Bazza is looking like an alpaca. If not, you can definitely put something in the comments and just let me know what you think. If he's a yay or a nay. Again, thank you for joining me today. Thumbs up if you'd like this video, and do subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Today I'd like to share with you a wonderful little just dropped something. Oh my goodness.